Did you know that you could add an extra 5 to 10% to your Shopify revenue, which for some stores could be anywhere in the mid five figure range per month, just by resending emails to non openers? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your flows to resend unopened emails on autopilot, right? And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Max Alexander. I'm the founder of Gyro Digital, which is a retention marketing agency that's generated over 39 million in e-commerce revenue. All right. So first part of this video, I'm going to show you how to, set this up technically in Klaviyo. And then for the second half, I'll just give you some best practices to make sure that you use this correctly and don't destroy your deliverability. All right. Okay. So here is a blank welcome flow that I'm going to be using as an example. So we have our welcome email 1 and welcome email 2. And essentially what we're trying to do is build out a conditional split so that we could set up a no path. And that resends the welcome email 1 to anybody who didn't open the welcome email 1 within the first day. So how do we do that? So first thing we're going to want to do is add a conditional split after this 1 day time delay. All right. And the reason we add it after the 1 day time delay is so that they have a day to either open it or not. And then the conditional split triggers, which then sort of, segments, either they opened it or they didn't. So we're also going to need another time delay here. So I'm going to clone that. All right. I'm going to put that here in the no path. And we're also going to need to clone the email that we want to resend, which in this case, the welcome email 1. So I clone that. I'm going to move that into the no path of the conditional split. And we're going to put that above this 1 day delay. From here, we're then going to take this rejoin thing, and then we're going to rejoin it above this welcome email 2. All right, so now we have our paths. We have our yes path and our no path. So the yes path, 1 day after opening welcome email 1, they're then going to be sent welcome email 2 as per normal. But if after 1 day they don't open the welcome email 1, they're going to go down this no path and get resent the welcome email 1. Now, an important point is that you want to give it a new subject line here so that, if they saw the subject line the first time they didn't open it, then this time they're seeing a different subject line. All right. That gives you a higher chance of them sort of seeing it and opening. So I'm going to put 20% as an example here. We have our wait 1 day. All right. So now all we need to do is set up this conditional split. So how we do that, I'm going to open this. All right, so what someone has done or has not done, and you're going to type in here opened email, and it's going to be at least once over all time. And then you're going to click this little, filter icon, and then we're going to select message. All right. And essentially what we're going to want to do here is select this welcome email 1 as the message. All right. So welcome email. All right. So you could try typing it in. Sometimes it's not going to show up, in which case you're going to want to get like the message code or whatever. So I'm going to go here. We're going to go to view details and it's up here. So after this message, we're going to copy paste that. So then go back. All right. So let's reset this up again. So open overall time message. And then let's just add this. That's it. Now, you want to check on this or you want to test it out, or you could just wait a day and then, a day later, see if this is working out correctly. So, you come back to this the next day and you should see a certain percentage of people in the yes category and a certain percentage of people in the no category. If you set it up incorrectly or you made a mistake somewhere, then you're going to see 100% in the no category because then it's not going to recognize anybody as opening welcome email 1. But yeah, that's how you set it up. Now I'm going to show you, some best practices to make sure that you don't destroy your email deliverability by doing this. All right, so here's some best practices for setting this up so that you don't destroy your, email deliverability. So, first thing is you only want to resend your most important emails. Now, resends to non-openers will naturally have a lower open rate than the original email. And if you send too many emails that, get low engagement, then your email service provider is going to see that and rate down your deliverability. So, obviously, you don't want to have that happen. So, you want to use this sparingly. And as it says right here, if you overuse this ability, you will hurt your email deliverability over time. Now, the most important emails that you want to resend are going to be the welcome flow email 1, abandoned cart discount email, all right, and any discount reminders or last chance emails. That's basically where it's like, oh, you have 24 hours left to claim this offer. And I'm not saying to, resend all of those, but if you are going to resend any, those would be the ones to focus on. And last but not least, if nobody is converting from the resends, then it's better to just remove it, save your deliverability. And it's not always going to work all the time. I would say probably for about half the brands that we set this up for, half the time it doesn't work. Every brand is going to be somewhat unique in this regard. So you got to test it out. And if nobody's converting from it, I would just remove it or potentially try it on another email. So thanks so much for watching this video here. And if you want to see how to set up some of these flows, check out one of these videos here.